All right, are we ready to kick
No.
off the show? Okay. Welcome to Oofsides, everybody. It is a special episode this week. I should say... Actually, hang on. Let me redo that intro. I fucked up.
Good job,
Idiot.
dumbass,
Crap idiot.
stupid fuck, stinky.
Are you done yet?
Dumb, doo-doo head.
Get it all out now so I can do the intro.
No.
All right.
Dork.
Clam chowder.
Well, you got a flag down.
Side.
Everyone but the center. Offense.
Welcome to Doofsides, everybody. It is a special episode this week, and maybe the last episode of the season, depending on how shit's gonna go this week in the NFL. But we'll get there in just a second. But for now, we got Garrett.
Heyo.
Steven's here.
No, I'm not.
Jack's here as well.
Unfortunately,
Austin's eating Wendy's.
Yeah.
And for the first time, our special boy, his name is Dewey Schramm III. Welcome to Doofsides.
Never introduced me like that again.
Well, it's your first time, so I have to. So
Unbelievable.
here comes the boy. Hello, boy.
shut up. I hate this.
So, Dewey, you are a Patriots fan, correct?
I am, yes.
Yeah.
I have weeks to months of experience smoking McCorkle and cheese packs. It is going wonderfully.
The way Dewey said he was a Patriots fan sounded like a fucking confession.
Guys, I need to come clean. I've been rooting for the Patriots for the last 15 years of my life.
Patriots Anonymous.
And we're like, you know what? That's very brave of you.
PA.
Fuck off.
So we thought we were rid of your team. We had a brief year where we didn't have to deal with them, and now they're back.
Good.
And I hate it. God damn it.
Yeah.
You know what else is back, though? COVID.
Yes.
Pretty
sir.
much everybody in the league has COVID right now.
Well,
So-
wait. Going back to the Patriots thing, the Patriots were shit during all the COVID issues. So Wentz, and we're getting COVID again. So the Patriots better be shit soon, or I'm gonna kill a small child.
Matthew, edit it out. Matthew,
Yeah,
edit
I'm
it
gonna
out.
Do not edit that out. Leave it in.
Do not
It will kill a child.
I feel like if I bleep that out, it's gonna make it sound worse than it is.
Yeah. I don't want to seem like I'm saying a slur.
There's gonna be some
That'd be great.
ambiguity about that. Yeah. I'll bleep out what he's gonna kill, and everybody's just gonna be like, "Oh my god!"
Leave it as a cliffhanger.
Yeah. So I need to rant about this because the NFL hates the Browns.
Good.
Because last year,
You think your team You think the NFL hates your team, eh?
I mean, welcome to the club. We're like that meme of the two guys shaking
That
hands.
sounded
and we're
awfully
like,
Canadian.
Yeah.
The meme
because
of the
last
two
year-
guys shaking hands. It's just a handshake.
Shut the fuck up. The verbal meme, okay?
Congratulations, you've done it.
I hate this fucking show so much.
So
This is
That's
your
your
show.
idea.
I know. Can't make a fucking living unless it. So last year, though, when the Ravens had like 3 people with COVID, the NFL was again another verbal meme. It's like the Gordon Ramsay thing where it's like the Ravens when they have COVID, and he's like, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry," and then it's like when the Browns have COVID, and he's like, "You fucking donkey," because they didn't push the game back a day. And it's happening again I think it's 20 players and the majority of their training staff has COVID, and the NFL's like, tough shit.
I believe as of earlier, the Browns and Washington both have 21 players in the protocol, and the Rams have 25.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Here's some players on the Browns who have COVID right now. Baker Mayfield, who is vaccinated, but unfortunately the timetable's so short that even if he tests negative, he still can't come back. So then I was like, okay, well, what do we got? Based Keenum. Nope, Case Keenum has COVID also. So that means Nick Mullins will be the starting quarterback, who's on the practice squad right now.
That's what I'm
Gotta smoke
talking
that
about.
Nick Mullins pack.
Yeah.
That's what I like to see.
Head coach Kevin Stefanski and running backs coach Ryan Cordell, also currently unavailable.
Isn't this his second time getting COVID?
Yeah, he got it for the fucking playoff game against the Steelers.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
he did.
Don't talk about that game.
We'll talk about that game.
Dare I say L?
Okay, Dewey.
Safety Grant Delpit, defensive back AJ Green, safety Ronnie Harrison, linebacker Jacob Phillips. Those are all starters. Baker Mayfield was pissed on Twitter today. So, yeah, it's a good day in Cleveland.
Fun times, Cleveland day.
The Rams are dealing with a lot of it too. Von Miller, a bunch of guys that I don't recognize. I believe Odell Beckham Jr. is on it.
Yep.
Jalen Ramsey is out. So
Yeah, Object File unfortunately did test positive the morning after the Monday night game.
And it's worth noting, even though it really probably won't affect their play, if anything, it might actually make it worse. Matt Nagy is the only, he's the only like upper coach that doesn't have COVID right now. All of his special, offensive, defensive, and special teams coordinators are all out for this week.
Oh
COVID.
no.
Which means Matt Nagy will be calling all the plays, which means we will see
Oh.
possibly one of the worst performances of all time.
God. No.
And
That's
the
really
problem-
bad too, because the one game they didn't have Matt Nagy was the one game where Justin Fields looked really good this season.
I
it-
wonder
and it-
why.
And it's fun. It's funny because they play the Vikings Monday night.
And they'll
Yep,
probably
so-
still win because it's the
so-
Vikings.
Yep.
Hey Dewey,
Yeah. Needless to say, Matt Nagy is gonna get fired at the end of this year. But somebody who didn't get fired at the end of this year, he got fired yesterday.
Yeah. Smoking
Urban
that
Meyer
tech.
is out as head coach of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
I am
Bye-bye, bitch.
I am requesting that Matt put in the clip from earlier this season when I said it.
Over under, what game does he get fired and or resign or quit?
So, in my professional opinion, by the way, I'm right. Is it depends on how many games they win if they can get there. Because right now they're on the second longest losing streak in NFL history.
19 in a row, to be exact.
Yeah, which is throwback to the video of Minshew being like, "And we're gonna go out and win next week." And now he's not on the team, and they still haven't won.
Yeah.
If they can win literally a game, which they don't have a hard schedule, they're in the AFC South. All four of those teams are kind of ass. So, like they play the Titans this week, and we'll get into that later. But the Titans are a mess.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I think it depends on if they could win games. But I'm also thinking if they don't win any games or only win one game by the time that LA game comes around, and then because they have at Tennessee right after that LA game, if they lose in Tennessee, he's done. Gone.
Yeah.
Whether it's him resigning or getting fired or both, it'll be like, you're fired. You can't fire me. I quit. Like, I feel like that's what'll happen
Yeah.
because that's how he is. Yeah. That is my prediction.
It would happen after this game. After the Titans game, I said it would happen. Listen. It's hard to be in the best, but I am it. It's me. Who do you think? Who do you think you are? I am.
They released that at 12:30 in the morning. How the fuck you get fired during Nick at Night hours?
Home Improvement was literally on.
Yeah. Do you think
Well,
when he got
I
fired,
mean-
he did the Tim Allen? Huh?
I mean, let's be honest, the Jaguars did some home improvement by fucking firing him, so
Yeah.
So for reference, we were going to record this yesterday, and for whatever reason, we just didn't. And then a bunch of us were hanging out in Voice, and at about 11 p.m. my time, I was getting ready to go to bed. I was browsing Twitter on my phone, half asleep in Voice, and I was just like, "Oh my fucking god!" when I saw the Adam Schefter tweet.
Mm-hmm.
So
We thought it was a prank. We thought it wasn't real.
yeah,
For
Like the first few
reference,
minutes.
that since obviously it's in Jacksonville, that means they made the decision to fire him at like 1 or 2 in the morning.
Sean John was just like awake, and then he was like at 2 a.m, just like probably scrolling through Pornhub or something.
So
It was
there's
just
a tweet.
like, oh yeah, we should get rid of him.
So there's a tweet that says that he told Meyer earlier that evening that's the move that was going to be made. Do you think he actually told him that himself, or did he get somebody else to tell it to him?
Good question.
I could see Shad Khan doing it because Shad Khan's a
Yeah.
pretty hands-on owner. So
Hey Matt, if he was scrolling on Pornhub, I guess you could call that post-nut clarity.
Get him off this fucking
He's
podcast
got a lot of that
already.
coming up.
Get him out of here.
God damn it!
Yeah, I've already had enough ado. You can kick him out.
This is
Um,
bullshit.
He can't be on that grind anymore, unfortunately.
We should probably talk about what the final straw with all of this was, because there was the controversy of him just basically deflecting when they're asking, like, why is James Robinson not playing? And he's like, I don't know, it's just the running backs coach, I guess. After the game this week, or maybe it's before, was it before or after the game when he called everybody losers?
It was last week.
Was it last week? Okay. I think we missed on it. But anyway, he pulled all of his staff into the room and was like, I've won all these college championships. I'm a winner and we're losing. You guys are all losers. I need you guys to basically defend all of your achievements, which is hilarious because he hired all of them. So why did you hire a bunch of losers?
They literally cleaned house for him to hire
Yeah.
because they trusted his abilities.
Oh, God.
So yeah, on top of that, you had the unknown battle between Marvin Jones and Urban Meyer in the room that came out a couple days ago as well. And Trevor Lawrence himself said that he didn't understand why Robinson wasn't running the ball on the field and why they benched him 2 weeks ago.
Trevor Lawrence has said a few things this year that made it seem like they were on completely different pages and weren't communicating.
Oh, yeah.
Like specifically when they asked, like, why did Trevor Lawrence not sneak it from under center on the goal line? And Urban Meyer was like, oh, he's not comfortable with it. And then they asked Trevor Lawrence and he's like, yeah, I'm comfortable with it.
Yeah, and then the next week,
I know how to run plays from under center. I'm a fucking quarterback.
And then the next week, Urban Meyer is saying, oh, we're desperate for a win.
Yeah.
He just fell into the shadow realm.
Oh my god, I had to make sure that wasn't my end.
Oh, no, that was me. My mic keeps dying on.
God damn it! Jared, I'll finish this one.
I don't
for
know
you.
what is happening.
I'll finish this one for you.
It reminds me
where
of that
Urban Meyer. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I was going to say that whole thing with Lawrence at the goal line. It reminds me of that whole story with Jamarcus Lawrence of when they gave him the blank tapes and he said he was studying blitz packages.
Did you just call him Jamarcus Lawrence?
Oh my god, I did.
Jamarcus Russell. Yeah.
Jamarcus Russell.
It's
yeah.
Jawalrus to you,
Jawalrus,
dumbass.
Jamarcus Lawrence. Oh,
But like they interviewed, when Urban Meyer was
It's
like,
late.
I'm desperate for a win," and then they asked Trevor Lawrence, and he's like, "No, we're not desperate. We know it's going to be a long project. We're just going to try to be good, and those wins will come." And it's like, what the fuck? And also, special shout out to me 2 weeks ago when I said, and I quote, I feel like Urban Meyer has finally accepted the reality of, oh, we're just going to suck this year, I guess. And then literally a week later, I was like, well, add that to the list of predictions Matthew was immediately wrong about.
Oh my god, that's like you were as quickly wrong about that as you were when you were like Washington would never hire.
It's like Ron Rivera would never go to Washington. And literally 12 hours later, they hired Ron Rivera.
But I gotta say, and also don't forget the thing that came out about him literally kicking their kicker Josh Lambo.
Yeah.
After he missed like a couple warm-ups.
Yeah,
like
That's
I think he's got to be the first head coach to ever kick his own kicker.
nah. There's got to be another coach that did that.
Hearing that like ticked me off. To
That
no
was-
end.
when I read that story, I was like, oh, he's done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker, offense, head coach,
Yeah.
15-yard penalty.
So,
I think with that though, he knew who we could mess around with like that and who we couldn't. Like if he kicked Trevor Lawrence like that, you knew he would have been gone probably immediately. But he kicked one of the guys that had been there before him that probably had a shorter leash because kickers usually do anyway. And his contract basically allowed him to be released with really no repercussions whatsoever. So he probably knew going in, I could fuck with that guy without any problems. And well, he's wrong, but
because
Lambo
Lambo missed it
all around bad.
Lambo missed a kick that weekend, and they let him go right after the game. So yeah, it's not surprising.
honestly, I think he was trying to get fired at this point.
I
I wouldn't
mean,
be surprised.
I genuinely think he was just over it and
Granted-
just wanted to get fired.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he was like basically trying to get fired, but I do think his mind would have changed a little bit. Like he might, I don't know if he uses Internet Explorer. That USC job has been gone, so I don't
Yeah,
know where he thinks he's gonna go now.
Well, of course, he's going to go to Notre Dame.
Oh my
And
well,
god!
they already
history of
hired a new
shitty-
coach.
Yeah, they
Oh,
already
fuck,
hired.
That's right.
I was gonna say the other thing is Notre Dame really tries to keep their religious beliefs in line with who their coaching staff is.
Except for
and,
Brian Kelly, who killed a guy, but whatever.
Yeah, well, that's okay.
Yeah.
But Urban Meyer is like
Jesus.
far and beyond. Not,
Yeah,
not what,
Catholicism is all about killing a guy.
that is
literally.
fair.
That's how they
Yeah.
started.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Also, just out of sheer competence, I can see Urban Meyer going to the Bears once they fire Nagy.
Oh my god!
I-
No.
No,
The Bears would
No
never
way.
deserve anything nice again if that happened.
no.
Well,
There's
you
no way
see,
the Bears should fuck up that bad.
Steven, it's
Oh,
funny
no.
that
Don't even say that. They will fuck up that bad. Just you watch.
Yeah. It's funny you
Uh,
mention that though, because I have here a list of the top 10 coaches that I think the Jaguars should hire, and I want to get your guys' ideas on it. Are you ready?
No.
Okay, so what we need is respectability. We need a solid coach that's going to lead the Jaguars back to the promised land. So number 10 on my list, I have Jim Caldwell, former
Good.
Colts coach, former Lions coach, famously got fired for going 9-7, and now
For
the
being
Lions
too good.
yeah, and now the Lions are 1-11-1. So there you go. Number 9 on this list, I've got Doug Peterson, former Super Bowl winning coach, who's currently sitting on the couch at home. So there you go, another guy who could bring some respectability to the team.
Hey,
Well, if
No.
I'm Doug Peterson, I'd rather just sit on the couch because the couch is gonna be mad comfortable, you know.
Yeah.
That's real.
Number
Just sit
8,
there.
again, the Jaguars have only had one winning record in about the last 10 years, but I know somebody who can guaranteed get you 8 wins, and he's available. It's Jason Garrett at number 8.
hell yeah.
Dude, think of all the clapping he could do with the Jaguars, though.
Oh, dude,
The
absolutely.
same amount as Urban Meyer, except Jason Garrett would do it with his hands.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
At number 7, Jacksonville it's on the coast, isn't it?
Yes.
Sure.
Okay, so
Yes.
I think you guys need a coach who knows how to swim, and that's Hugh Jackson at number 7. I mean,
Oh
he's
my
got
Lord.
Jackson in Jacksonville. It just makes sense. Okay. Number 6, I have Larry David of Seinfeld and Curb Your Enthusiasm fame, who swears up and down that he could be an offensive coordinator if you just gave him a couple weeks. Why not give him the head coach job? See what can happen. If any team, they tried to make Tim Tebow a tight end. Why not make Larry David your head coach? Prove me wrong. Number 5, we have another Super Bowl winning coach. It's John Gruden. I'm sure he's not
God.
doing anything right now. What do we think about
Maybe
John
calling-
Gruden?
Maybe calling someone a slur online, but
Yeah.
whatever.
Okay,
That's
maybe-
base. I don't care.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
might be sending emails to Shad Khan already.
yeah.
Yeah.
Dare I?
They are absolutely going to sign John Gruden, aren't they?
Anyway, at number 4, how about Jay Gruden? You know, you gotta have one
Yeah.
Gruden at least. He's out there, smoking doinks. It seems like something that would fit Jacksonville. Jay Gruden's got a lot of Jacksonville energy to him.
Yeah.
Number
Where's
3,
Back?
God damn. Number 3, we've got. How about Deuce Gruden? Just get through all the Grudens in there while we're at it.
Hey. One thing is, I want to point out Jay Gruden is like a legitimate possibility because he was their offensive coordinator last year, and Urban Meyer fired him or didn't bring him back.
Yeah.
So
Oh.
That's why we're gonna bring Deuce Gruden in while we're at it too.
Can't get enough
Um,
Grudens.
Let me bring up something real quick. I got to bring up a stat for this real quick. So the Jacksonville Jaguars, as we know, have struggled for a very long time. Since 2011, they have only cracked 7 wins once, and that was their 2017 season.
We
So-
can not talk about that.
Yeah, we can.
No, I'm good.
The Jaguars need somebody
I
who's
wanna
going to
talk
bring it
about
back.
that.
And if you need a coach that could break that to get you that 7-win mark, it's Jeff Fisher at number 2.
Yeah.
Hell yeah!
Bring 'em up.
And finally, our number 1 coach. It's obvious. I mean, he's an offensive genius.
No.
He-
No.
He created one of the greatest offenses of all time. He got Jay Cutler to look good briefly. He made Sam Darnold into the legend he is. It's Adam Gase at number 1.
Yes,
the new head
sir.
coach of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
I
I'm
think.
down.
Can we get an honorable mention to? I think they should get Jim Tomsula.
Oh, yeah. Jim Tomsula can be his offensive coordinator.
Yeah, I
What-
like that.
what
I
about,
like that.
Let's get Rex Ryan back into coaching.
Yeah,
circle.
that's the
No.
defensive coordinator.
Not even Rex Ryan. What's his fucking brother's name?
Oh, Rob
Rob
Ryan.
Ryan.
Rob Ryan. Yeah, get Rob Ryan.
No, they should hire Rob Ryan as the head coach and make Rex the toe expert.
No, he'll be the kickers coach.
Well,
He won't kick
Meyer
Josh
could be the
Lambo. He'll
kicking
just
coach.
suck on his toes.
So
There you
there's another coach we're kind of leaving out. I think he's kind of gone under the radar. Now he's got a bit of a tumultuous past, but there's this guy. His name is Mervyn Iyer, and I think he'd be a perfect fit at Jacksonville.
I think Urban Meyer's available. I feel like he'd be a pretty good coach.
Oh yeah,
He's
Yeah.
not doing anything right now.
he won all that. He won all that stuff with those kids. He could do. Imagine what he does with adults. Oh my god.
You know what? I'm gonna say it.
What?
It's only a couple hours drive down the road. Go get Dabo Swinney.
Oh my god.
Holy shit. So I just want you to know, originally...
No. We're forgetting someone who's currently at Missouri State, Bobby Petrino.
How does he still have a job?
I fucking don't know. I have no clue how he got a job.
Oh my god. Anyway,
Some
Yeah,
NC
that-
Bobby
school
Petrino.
anyway.
we've been talking about Urban Meyer for a while, and this is probably going to be the last time we're going to ever talk about him. So,
Hopefully.
Yep.
Hope Bears.
No,
please.
he will wiggle his way back into relevance somehow.
maybe in college. He's done in the NFL, though.
I
At
don't
this
know.
point, I don't even know if a college team would take a flyer on him.
Because
Nah, they would absolutely.
the next
But-
closest dude to him is Bobby Petrino, and Petrino's basically been blackballed by the NFL. I mean, even Nick Saban couldn't get another NFL job.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I mean,
way
basically,
he
if your
left.
name isn't Jim Harbaugh, you're not going to work out if you're going from college to the NFL.
yep. So, every few years you get these guys that think, I'm going to be the one who's going to do it, and it never works out.
I
Last year,
think,
Jim Harbaugh.
well, you know where Urban Meyer would have a good shot is Bishop Sycamore.
True.
Oh my god. He needs to be an XFL coach when that comes back.
Oh no.
So,
Oh yeah, or the USFL.
yeah. Oh yeah.
I
So.
think, on a more serious note, though, if we want to talk about specific coaching replacements for Urban Meyer, I think Byron Leftwich would be a good guy to take a flyer on. He's been the offensive coordinator now with the Bucs for a couple years, played in Jacksonville for a while. I mean, you can easily look at all the stats the Bucs have put up this year with Brady. I think he'd be a really good fit there.
Oh yeah, he'd be.
Yeah.
He's really damn good.
I can get down to that. So, yeah. And also, they got beat 20-0 by the Titans, and then Urban Meyer gave Mike Vrabel the saddest, limpest handshake I've ever seen, which was especially funny because Mike Vrabel was on his coaching staff at one point. So,
Good
on you, Urban.
Great.
get fucked.
Now he's just an urban myth.
Yep. Metropolitan Meyer. And that was that game.
Rural Meyer.
Yeah. Metropolis Meyer. Yeah.
Anyway.
Let's move on to the Thursday night game, shall we, Steven?
Oh, God.
No,
All right.
L.
The Vikings beat the Steelers 36-28.
As a
boy.
Vikings fan, we still lost that game. We just don't know it.
Yeah, it's like how the Steelers lost the tie to the Lions.
Yeah, that was a loss.
This was a win, but it was a moral loss.
Yeah.
Mm.
So for reference, the Vikings built a 29-0 lead. And then coming out of halftime, the Steelers were just like, watch this shit, y'all. and, Yeah, and they scored 21 points in the fourth quarter, and drew to 29-28, and then the Vikings scored again in the fourth quarter to make it 36-28, and then let's talk about that final drive, shall we?
Ugh.
Specifically, with about 40 seconds left, when they get a first down on like 4th and 2, clock's running, and then Chase Claypool decides he's gonna fucking celebrate and shaves like 10 seconds off the clock instead of rushing the ball back into the line.
I like to point out that the ball also fucking fell out of the lineman's hand.
Well,
Yeah,
no,
the lineman was trying to
pass-
grab it out of his hand because he
And he was trying to
knew
pass
the
it
clock
off
was
to him.
running.
Yeah, no. The problem is he handed it to his center. His center can't set the ball. The ref has to set the ball. So he just
So what happened was Claypool was sitting there celebrating, and then he tried to hand it off, and the Vikings players walking by literally like smacked it out of his hand.
Really?
Yes,
fucking
somebody
hilarious.
cropped the video and like zoomed in, and you could just see him kind of like flick it out of Claypool's hand as he's
fucking
handing it off.
amazing.
I don't like that because then that's defensive delay of game. I'm surprised I didn't call that.
L.
Yeah.
I literally won.
Yeah, but like, yeah, Austin. But NFL refs don't actually do anything though.
Yeah,
Well, that's true. They never call defensive delay a game when it actually matters.
Oh, absolutely
Yeah.
not. Never.
But then it came down to the final play, and Ben Roethlisberger threw a fucking dart, dude, through triple coverage into Freiermuth's hands, and then it got knocked out through all the contact. And the
By
Vikings
Harrison
held on.
Smith. By Harrison Smith, by the way, who played outstanding in this fucking.
All right, but when?
Thursday.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, thank you. Never mind.
Wow.
Yeah, Harrison Smith once again. Fucking best Vikings defenders of all.
Claypool had a hell of a night because when they were down like 29-0, he like stuck his finger in the Vikings player's face and drew a penalty, and I think he got benched for a series for that, didn't he?
I don't know.
I do
Probably.
not know.
Because Tomlin said something about benching him, and he was like, I don't know if the message got across.
Probably not.
I wasn't home to watch the game.
Well, I mean, we watched the finish in voice together, but
I got home for the last like 2 drives of the game. I got home.
Yeah,
with
that's
5 minutes left.
but yeah, it's frustrating because Chase Claypool, he's a really talented player. He's just kind of a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, all right, Steven, I'll stop torturing you with this now.
It's
So.
just this team has such a culture problem because they're used to everything going their way, and now that it's not, they're just clinging on to relevancy, like how the Giants did so, and they're going to end up going the way of the Giants.
They're gonna take a picture on a boat,
Yeah,
and then
Yes.
they're going to
And then-
have 5 and 12 seasons year after year while never addressing the problem with the culture within the team, and they're just going to stay like that until something changes.
yeah,
Sick.
that's that. I don't think that's a bad thing. But
Yeah, I'm down.
But the history with the fucking Steelers is that they're good for like ever.
I mean,
That's a
yeah,
problem.
but
Well, it's only Mike Tomlin has drugged that team kicking and screaming every year to a minimum of 500.
Yeah, Tomlin is a great coach, but he just doesn't keep his players in check.
yeah.
Yeah, I remember saying that last year. I'm like, if you could criticize him in one way, it's that he seems to have like too much of a long leash on his players.
Yeah. Although it makes you wonder how much he kept under wraps with AB when he was there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, totally.
Oh yeah.
That seems like a can of worms that won't be open until after AB retires, but it does make me curious how much other shit went on.
Oh god, I don't even want to think about it.
The Saints beat the Jets 30-9 in the Mormon Bowl.
Fuck's sake.
That's one way to put it.
Taysom Hill's Mormon, right?
I don't.
I believe so. He went to BYU.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm gonna
Okay,
guess
well, either
yeah.
way, it's the Mormon Bowl. Even if he's not, he went to the Mormon school.
Yeah.
He
He's
went to
from
BYU.
He is literally from
From what?
Pocatello.
What the fuck is that?
Idaho.
Oh yeah, it's the second
Idaho.
best state or second best city flag behind Provo.
Yeah.
So
Like, how do you not know how do you not know about
Because I don't give a shit about Idaho.
Weirdo?
Anyway, Zach Wilson did not look very good in this game, which seems to be a recurring trend this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not. Hey,
Yeah.
can we cut throw back to when Noah said that he thought Zach Wilson was probably the best quarterback in the draft.
Yeah.
Crack. Still
I'm
time
scared.
though.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
Jets.
in his defense, like, name the weapons the Jets have.
Corey Davis.
I think he's hurt.
He's been
yeah.
injured basically the whole season.
Oh,
I mean,
shit.
Jamison Crowder's there. He's a
Jamison
solid
Crowder,
receiver,
yeah.
but
Yeah,
Michael-
3
Michael-
receptions.
Fucking
Michael
Michael
Carter's-
Carter.
He's been really good.
yeah.
Michael Carter did not have a stat.
He's been
Jesus
hurt.
Christ.
Yeah.
But he's literally their leading rusher. Oh my god! In the whole season, he's their leading rusher with 430 rushes.
Oh God.
Oh geez.
That's Jets right there, baby.
But they've gone through 3 or 4 running backs just because people getting hurt. Like they've had Tevin Coleman and yeah.
They still have Joe Flacco, White Lightning.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
they do.
Just think about that.
And Mike White.
Elite
yeah.
White,
Dragon.
goddamn right.
Oh, and the other Lamar Jackson.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they
The,
had
be- the
they
better
don't-
Lamar
they don't-
Jackson.
They don't
Bing bong.
have what? Who? Josh Johnson?
the
think-
Ravens actually signed Josh Johnson
Johnson's
off
gone
the
on
Jets
the-
practice
yeah.
squad the other day
Yeah.
in case Lamar's out and they need a backup for Tyler Huntley.
Oh,
shit.
baby.
Yeah, Mike White's still on the COVID list.
Yeah.
Josh
Oh,
Johnson
they-
will forever be a legend though for that Thursday night game against the Colts.
I mean, they lost, but yeah.
He did play very good though.
Oh yeah, they also have Eddie Pinheiro, who was the kicker brought in by the Bears after the double doink.
How'd that
All
work
the
out?
weapons. It didn't.
They figured out how to make that doink over and over and over.
Yes, they did.
Doinks.
Speaking of doinking, Urban Meyer knows about that too.
God damn it.
Jesus fucking Christ.
On the other side of the ball, though, I believe this was Alvin Kamara's first game back, or was that last week?
Oh, it's his first game back.
Yeah, and he had 27 carries for 120 yards, and also 4 receptions for 25 yards. He is the offense. He
Yeah.
had, I believe, it was of their first 125 yards. He was responsible for 90 of them.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
something we really managed to gloss over in the Vikings game, by the way, is Dalvin Cook had 200 yards.
Yeah. Okay. Actually,
On
no,
a-
I
on
can't
a
talk about
separated
that.
shoulder.
Never mind.
Yeah.
All I'll say is Yahoo had him listed as out. So,
Hey, don't talk about your fantasy.
I'm not. I didn't say anything about my fantasy team.
uh,
No, I just
Yeah,
said
but,
he was listed as out.
but it's Yahoo Fantasy though.
Yeah.
Yeah, why are you using Yahoo?
Okay, I didn't pick. So
That's your fault.
I'm not going to talk about the specifics of my team. I'm only going to talk about the scenario. I don't like playing fantasy because it's boring and stupid and bad and dumb, and I'm bad at it. And
don't
one
be
of my
bad.
friends, it's actually my 2 friends who live in Denver. They made a fantasy league, and it's the 2 of them. I believe 7 of their friends who live in Denver and me. So it's a bunch of people who hang out every week, and then me on the West Coast.
Nice.
And they just signed me up for it. So then I had to pay $20 to be in a league I didn't want to be part of, and then I let my team be auto drafted, and I'm fucking dominating.
Nice.
So, and that's all I'm going to say about it.
What's it called again?
My team's just called Scub.
Fuck Scub.
Yeah,
Fuck
I'm
you.
God, I hate
I'm
Scub.
pro
Fuck
Scub.
you. Fucking eat a dick.
I hate Scub. Fuck
Fucking
you, Scub
eat.
tard.
That's worse than calling me the R word. I'm gonna be honest.
Wait, what's the R word? Ratio?
Oh my god.
And that was Saints Jets. The streak of nobody correctly picking a Jets win continues. Falcons
wonder why.
Panthers. The Falcons roll into Carolina and basically drive the final nail into the Panthers' still twitching corpse.
Yeah, whatever the fuck is left of them.
It's crazy to think about this team. Literally 2 months ago, had Sam Darnold as their quarterback, and they were 3-0. And we were like, "Damn, okay,
Damn, shorty, okay.
damn,
And now
Sean,
they're
okay."
here.
All of us were Darnold truthers, so we were all proud of ourselves
I was
for being
not,
right
a
about
Darnold,
Sam
I was
Darnold.
not a Darnold truther because I'm a Bills fan.
I still
honest.
am.
Yeah, I was
The
gonna say
deep
Steve
state's
McDonald.
taking
Hey,
him out.
I
Steve
watched
Belichick.
him I watched him 2 times last year, and fuck my life. That's all I will say.
Yeah.
Sounds like a you problem.
Yeah. So, Cam Newton wasn't as bad as everybody said he was.
He wasn't terrible.
He did have one really bad game, but he was much better.
Yeah.
Against the Falcons.
He had an ugly pick. But 15 out of 23, 178 yards, not that bad of a stat line. It whipped everybody into a frenzy because he got, air quotes here, benched. But the reason he got benched for that drive before halftime was because he's still not fully, acclimated to the playbook. PJ Walker knows the playbook and the 2-minute offense so much more. So they put him in there for the 2-minute drill to try to score before halftime. And then he threw a pick six.
Yeah.
Or maybe I got that backwards. But
heard that the Panthers are going to try and do like a 2 QB system against the Bills, which should be interesting.
That's weird.
That's going to be very weird.
Yeah.
At this point, they might as well try everything.
Might as well try fucking anything.
They got to get something, because Christian McCaffrey is the entire offense, and the problem is when you lean on one player that heavily, like when they get hurt, shit breaks down.
You're goddamn right.
It's weird to find an actual excuse, though, because Chuba Hubbard is not a bad running back by any means. Like, Christian McCaffrey is much better, but Chuba Hubbard was really solid in college and should be a pretty decent backup as the years progress. But the way that whole team has just fallen apart in the last couple of weeks is, even with Darnold, I don't think anybody could have predicted that.
He's solid, but he's not like a game changer like McCaffrey is.
Yeah, that's the problem is, outside of Christian McCaffrey, they don't have an offense. It's like how the Saints offense runs through Alvin Kamara.
Yeah.
Well,
Jameis Winston, but...
Yeah, well, yeah.
And Jameis is out now, too.
I miss him.
Jameis wins ton. Because he wins a ton.
He did win a ton. He did beat the Chiefs and the Bucks, I think, right?
Did they beat the Chiefs?
I believe they beat the Packers. They beat the Patriots and the Packers.
Oh, that's right. They beat the
and
Patriots.
the Bucks.
I thought it was
They beat literally like the 3 best teams in the league.
Yeah. This is why Jameis Winston is a top 10 quarterback.
Yeah. So the other point I had written down, which is the Falcons are the NFL's NPC team. I need to explain this. So, the Falcons are the team that every other team's storyline happens to. So, for example, greatest comeback in Super Bowl history against the Falcons. Like, I'm imagining it as in like a TV show or a movie about football, how like the team that the main character has to play is the Falcons always. So, for example, the Panthers are in a historic collapse right now, and they're all surrounded in this shroud of misery. What's the team that basically just knocked him out of playoff contention? Oh, it's the Falcons. There was a couple other examples I had, but I'm drawing a blank on them right now. Like the Cowboys just stomping the shit out of them, or the Patriots return to relevance. Oh man, what team did they absolutely shit stomp to announce their arrival back on the scene? Oh, it was the Falcons.
Yeah.
After they blew a 25-point lead.
Yep.
Yep, and then they beat them by exactly 25 points.
Yep.
I think at this point they should just move Atlanta. That team's completely cursed.
That city does not deserve sports anymore.
That team, well, they deserve the Braves, and that's about it.
I think the Falcons should stay there because they're funny.
We need to bring back the Thrashers.
Do we?
No,
Coyotes should go there.
Yeah. Fuck it. There is no way that we should bring back the fucking Thrashers.
I wonder where the Coyotes are going to move to.
Probably Houston, from what
Albuquerque, New Mexico.
I'm gonna guess Houston or Quebec. Yeah, but I'm leaning towards Houston.
Yeah, Milwaukee should have a team, definitely.
Oh yeah, probably. What the fuck?
That's like the heart of hockey country.
Second team in Toronto.
Yeah, but they kind of have Minnesota, but like whatever.
That's
kind of far.
I was gonna say Minnesota and Wisconsin don't like each other.
That's fair.
I was gonna say Chicago needs, because they're missing one right now.
Oh no. Yeah, that was Falcons Panthers. The Falcons managing to stay alive in the playoff hunt. The Panthers, I believe we said if they lost their Dunyan rings, and they are Dunyan rings.
Can we just say fuck the Blackhawks real quick?
Yeah, fuck the Blackhawks.
Fuck the Blackhawks. Fucking pieces of shit. Fuck them. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to football now.
Yeah.
I
Moving on to what?
I was gonna say the Blackhawks might be doing just as good in football as they are in hockey.
Yeah.
Yeah, Urban Meyer should definitely go to the Blackhawks.
No scandals there at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Urban Meyer lacrosse for you.
So the Seahawks beat the Houston Texans 33-13, as the Texans are still fucking terrible.
Yeah.
The only note I could think of to write for this game was who honestly fucking cares.
Hey, I care.
Actually,
I care
no.
about Davis Mills, okay?
Yeah, I actually just remembered
I'm a Davis Mills truther, okay?
Yeah, by the way, 51 dropbacks for Davis Mills.
He,
Not bad. He did not
he's-
play a bad game.
he started the game with 14 straight completions and a touchdown.
Uh-huh.
And his stat line, 33 of 49, 331 yards and a touchdown. It helps that he's playing the Seahawks defense, which is not good.
Yeah, but like, hey, that's better than like fucking
Yeah.
Zach Wilson has put up this season.
True.
Yeah, I'm a Davis Mills truther. Truthfully, he fucking sucks.
Fuck you.
You want to go at
Davis
this again,
Mills-
Scubboy?
Davis Mills slander, more like bullshit.
Yeah, I want to point out that like this game's like a statistical nightmare because Houston had the ball more than the Seahawks. They
This game
barely
makes me
got out.
mad.
They barely got outgained by the Seahawks. They had more first down than the Seahawks. They just straight up didn't fucking score.
Yeah. Well, this
Yeah.
game was close. Up until the fourth quarter, it was 19-13, and it was like, oh shit!
Well,
and then the Seahawks just kind of pulled away.
It was 16-13 at halftime.
Yeah. It was a lot like the Jets game last week where when they played, I think, the Eagles, and it was just like, oh damn, we got a game, and then the next thing you know, they're up by like 18. And you're just like, oh.
Yeah.
Or so you thought.
Oh, a little statistical anomaly that I forgot to mention about that game last week. The Jets have still never beat the Eagles.
What the fuck?
They're like
Oh,
0-15 against them lifetime.
What the fuck?
Mhm.
That's weird.
Because they only play every 4 years. So
Yeah, huh.
That's Jets baseball right there.
yeah. And that was
Ugh.
Seahawks Texans.
Certainly a football game.
Yeah.
Yeah, Seahawks sitting at 5-8, which looks really bad, but they're only like a game and a half out of the playoffs still, so don't count them out yet.
They are genuinely a game out of the playoffs because San Francisco and
Like half
Washington.
the NFC is 6-7, yeah.
Yeah.
Adding an extra team to the playoffs was a fucking mistake.
No, it was a great idea.
Do you
You're telling me
really-
you didn't want the Bears in the playoffs last year?
I wanted 6 and 10 Giants.
Well, I was the only one rooting for the Bears last year. What do you mean?
Yeah, go fuck yourself.
That was so rude. The fuck? What did I do to deserve that one, huh?
Everything.
You
That's
rooted
fair.
for the Bears last year. That's what you did.
We're gonna go 12 and we're gonna go 16 0. We're gonna go.
Yeah, that was
No,
my favorite bit of last season was Jack
No.
every week being like, whatever, they're going 14-2, and then it was
They're gonna
13-3, and he's like, it's 12-4 now, and the win total just kept getting smaller and smaller.
9 and 7, 8 and 8.
They did make it to the playoffs, so fuck you.
True, they did. So that was that.
Yeah.
The Raiders played the Chiefs in Arrowhead, and it
That's a
was
loose
not
term.
close.
Yeah, played is a very
Yeah, football happened to the Raiders as they
hey.
lost 48-9 in Kansas City.
Oh god, we
Fun
gotta talk
fact-
about what happened beforehand, though.
That
Yeah.
is the biggest margin of victory in that series ever
hmm
in
Jesus.
Chiefs Raiders history, which is wild.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Chiefs have outscored the
Yeah.
Raiders like 90-12 this year, so it's not even close.
One of,
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, oh.
I was going to say one other note as well about the Raiders this season. Derek Carr the Raiders are 6-0 this season when Derek Carr throws for at least 300 yards, and they're 0-7 when he's throwing for less than 300 yards.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Anybody who tells you that Derek Carr is bad does not know what they're talking about.
True.
He's
I would like-
basically the entire fucking team
He
at this
is-
point.
He has
I would
been
like-
carrying that team for the past
I would like to point out
5 years.
I am used to the AFC West being an all-out war, and like there's always some dumb games that that like the team who shouldn't win just dominates.
Yeah.
So in pick'ems, which obviously I'm not always here, but I do the ESPN one. And so I picked the Raiders to win that game. Bad.
Bad
it was
idea.
Yeah.
It was 35-3 at halftime, so
Yeah.
that was tough. That
Yeah.
was tough.
Tough scene.
So a
I've seen
couple
it here.
things. So first off, pregame, the Raiders, who again have lost 11 of their last 12 games against the Chiefs, I believe is the stat. Actually, no, that's not right because they won there in like 2017 or 2018.
I
But
was
still,
gonna say, I don't think-
they've lost like not 5 of the last 6 or something like that. It's very
Mhm.
lopsided.
Yeah.
They went and they all stood on the Chiefs logo pregame. And they were like, "Yeah, we're gonna do this," and then literally the first play of the game, they fumbled it for a touchdown for the Chiefs. Like literally first snap of the game,
That's just karma, really.
and it was
Don't-
literally over at that point.
Don't talk to me about fumbles on the first snap of a game anymore, please and thank you.
Wait, what game were we talking about? Oh yeah, the playoff game.
No, the Raiders and Chiefs game from week 15 in 2021.
Browns Steelers
well,
playoff game.
It was week 14.
Shut it.
Shut it.
What else was there?
I mean,
Oh yeah,
really, football has taught us in the past, if you do anything to the opposing team's logo in the middle of the field, you're gonna fucking lose.
Yeah.
yeah. Juju
That-
last year, the Titans and Ravens games.
Terrell Owens.
Yeah.
One of the most famous ones, Matt, I know you don't know about it, but was the Michigan State game
Oh yeah, I
Years
remember
ago?
this.
Oh god.
when Michigan State was a huge underdog, and Michigan went and tore up their literally they were tearing their cleats into the field.
Oh
Um,
god.
and yeah, Michigan State was a huge underdog in that game, and Michigan could have made the Big Ten championship, and they got blown the fuck out at home. Or it was not at home, obviously, but yeah, they got blown the fuck out. It was funny.
What
I'd
about
love
the
to
Ole
see it.
Miss game a couple years ago where the guy pissed in the end zone?
Okay, what?
When he did the
Oh yeah,
dog
Elijah
piss.
Moore, who is
Yeah, it was
now
the
one of
Egg
the
Bowl.
Elijah Moore.
Yep, and Elijah Moore now one of the leading receivers for, you guessed it, the Jets.
That is
Yeah, another thing about this game was last year when the Raiders beat the Chiefs in Kansas City. John Gruden had the team bus do laps around the stadium. And then this year, as they were leaving, they played the wheels of the bus go round and round over the speakers for the Raiders. So, yeah.
Is there anything better than when sports teams are petty?
no,
I
I don't think there is, really.
I was gonna say, I like how petty the Carolina Hurricanes Twitter page is and how they just troll the fuck out of the Predators all the time.
Wait, what did they do? I've never seen this before.
They make fun of the Predators and then the Predators blocked them and then they've just been shitting on the Predators for the last year. Dude, the Hurricanes Twitter page is so good. It's fucking hilarious.
Oh my god.
Second best is when teams have bromances for each other, specifically the Nationals and the Capitals. How they just have a total bromance. But the Jack, did you see the Sharks Kraken bromance that was going on the other night?
That was awesome.
It's so good.
Is that like how Front Row Motorsports ooh-wooed Ralph?
Oh,
Yeah, and then Roush OO'd back.
yeah, both them and Roush are best buds on social media, so
Fucking hate it. The other really funny one was last year the Hurricanes changed their logo to green and black, and they were like, "We don't want to root for you guys, but go Stars."
Oh my god.
So, and that was Chiefs Raiders. So, Yeah.
Love it.
let's talk about my team. The Browns beat the Ravens 24-22 in an absolutely non-drama free game. Nothing interesting happened in the second half at all. And
You sure?
the Browns have an allergic aversion to just doing football normally. I don't understand why they did this against the Titans last year, but they dropped 35 points on the Titans in the first half and then won by a field goal. And I was like, can you guys just do what you did in the first half, but again? You're supposed to keep scoring points because they were up 24-6 at half.
Jesus.
And they
Christ.
almost
know what
lost.
it's like.
They almost lost because of that doink from 40 yards.
Yeah, Browns kicker is not good.
Who even is he?
Chase McLaughlin.
He missed his one of his 2 kicks against the Ravens last time they played too. Baker had a very efficient but non-spectacular game, 22-32 for under 200 yards, threw 2 touchdowns, also had an interception. What?
Austin's
anyway.
probably talking.
Yeah. Myles Garrett, though, was the real star of this game because he had 3 sacks, including a strip sack that he picked up and ran in for his first career touchdown. Then you had who was it who tackled Lamar? It was God, I'm forgetting who it was, but it was like one of their safeties dove at Lamar in the backfield and brought him down and sprained his ankle. And in came Tyler Huntley. And then they went on a scoring spree in the second half because the Browns offense could do jack shit. I think they had like 30 yards in the fourth quarter offensively. And then they scored and then got the fucking onside kick. And then on fourth down, Denzel Ward blew up the play short of the sticks and sealed the Browns win. It's one of those ugly wins, but you're like, we'll take it.
I have to say, on a bit of a side note to that, Tyler Huntley has quickly established himself as a really, really good backup quarterback.
He's literally just Lamar's stunt double.
Yeah. he's I can't believe it's not Lamar Jackson.
He even looks like Lamar. Like there was a clip from preseason where it was like him in there and he has like the same posture and even he just looks like Lamar in the face and everything. And I was like, that's literally just Lamar Jackson with a different number on. Like, what the fuck? So.
And the Lamar's ankle as well. They don't know if he's going to play yet this week. And the Ravens have a really big game coming up against the Packers. And with how tight the AFC North is, if Lamar doesn't play, that's not good for them.
Hey, Panthers, I got a quarterback for you.
Jay Cutler's not doing anything.
Yeah, bring back Jay Cutler.
Yeah.
Yes,
well, no, that's what the Jaguars are going to do. They're going to sign Adam Gase, and then Adam Gase is going to lure Jay Cutler out of retirement.
Fuck yes.
What's Nathan Peterman up to? Is he still on the Raiders?
No, he got cut earlier this year.
Damn. Sign him.
National tragedy right there.
I want him on the Steelers.
Bortles is available too.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Dude, he's got to have some dirt against somebody. That's why nobody's signing him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, the deep state's after Bortles and
like you're gonna tell me
Blake
Davis Mills
Bortles
has a
did
job?
not kill himself.
It's deep Belichick's at it again.
Bortles shot first.
Oh, God.
Do not feel bad over talking over you, Steven.
Okay.
Anyway, this was a really big game in the division because the Browns are now a game back. The Ravens do not have the tiebreaker over them. The Browns are ahead of the Bengals on tiebreaker. So it's literally
sorry.
If the Ravens can't beat the Packers and the Browns fucking practice squad somehow finds a way to beat the Raiders, like they're literally leading the division at that point. So the AFC North is fucking stupid this year.
Every team has a shot to win that division still.
Yep.
Every team.
The Steelers are a game and a half back.
It's like the tank division from last year, but like teams that are some kind of maybe good.
The top 13 of 16 teams in the AFC are separated by 3 games.
Jesus Christ.
The Dolphins are 6-7 and are 13th seed right now, and they could still be the number 1 seed.
Christ.
Yeah.
That's AFC hockey right there.
Ugh.
That's American Football Conference golf for you. So yeah, this was basically the 2 most injury-plagued or injury-prone teams, just like smashing into each other, and it was ugly.
That's not one of them weren't the Eagles.
Yeah, but nobody gives a shit about the Eagles.
That's fair. Never mind.
Yeah. So, let's move on to the teams that we do give a shit about in the NFC East. It's Cowboys versus Washington. Oh boy.
Aw.
I watched both of my teams jump out to huge first half leads, and then both of them squandered them on Sunday. It was a very fun Sunday.
Your teams combined scored 3 points in the second half.
Yep.
Wow. That's bad.
Wow.
Holy fuck.
A winning.
I cannot relate.
And by the way, they both won.
Yep.
Also, cannot relate.
So as we discussed last week, Mike McCarthy guaranteed a win over the Washington football team, and then they flew their own sideline benches in because they didn't trust Washington.
I do not blame them.
That's rock star shit, honestly.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
wasn't the thing that they got word from Seattle that the benches weren't working?
Yeah,
Probably. I mean,
probably because
Dan
Dan
Snyder.
Snyder doesn't give a shit about
They-
putting money into the
Okay,
other
wait.
teams.
How does
or
a
any-
bench
or
not
putting-
work? It's just a sitting.
Well,
It probably
I think they were
isn't like
warm-
heated or anything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're heating insulated.
Be cold, be a man.
Yeah, honestly.
Fair.
Vikings in the 70s be like.
Exactly.
True.
Reminder: if you play in a dome, you're a pussy.
You're a
True.
bitch.
I know you're. What am
Shut
I?
up, dome boy.
We don't even play in a. We don't even play in a dome. It's literally a gap.
Boy.
It's literally a glass case.
Don't
with a-
care, dome boy.
It's that plexiglass cube that Kirk Cousins said he was going to lock himself in.
Yeah.
It's just US Bank Stadium.
If
That's
the
literally
weather
what it
can't
is.
reach the field, then it's a dome.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Play in the weather,
What was I gonna
especially
say?
in Minnesota. That's where it should
Oh.
be.
Yeah,
Fuck.
I don't blame the Cowboys for being skeptical about that when a sewage pipe literally burst during a game earlier this year in Washington
Yeah.
and spewed sewage all over fans. So that was fun.
It's a good summary of Dan Snyder's ownership.
Yep.
Mhm.
Full of shit.
But
Taylor Heineke had a terrible game, unfortunately. The Lord Heineke
He
giveth, the Lord
tried.
Heineke taketh away.
week per week thing.
Dak also did not have a very good game, but it didn't really matter because their fucking defense is stupid this year. Micah Parsons is just built different. Let's be honest. Did
I believe he
Trevon
has
Diggs
12
have
sacks
another-
already this year.
Something like that. Genuine defensive player of the year contender. Yeah, they were up 24-0 in the first half. It was 27-8, and at that point, I think I actually left the room and went and did something else. And then this game got really fucking stupid. I believe the Cowboys fumbled, and then was it a fumble that got taken all the way back, or was it a pick?
No,
No,
it
it was a
pick six.
pick six.
It was
Yeah,
a
yeah, it was a pick
terrible
six.
throw.
Yeah,
He threw it
terrible throw.
straight. It was a terrible throw. He literally threw it straight to a linebacker.
yeah. Dak, like I said, did not have a very good game.
Something's been up with Dak for the past
He
month.
he hurt his calf against the Patriots, and since then,
Oh.
he said he's physically I'm fine. He's I'm just not playing well. So
Oh.
something's up.
Worth
Um,
noting as well, Taylor Heineke got hurt, and I believe in the fourth quarter of that
Oh,
game,
yeah.
and they had to put Kyle Allen in to finish the game out. I'm not sure if he's going to be ready or not for this weekend, but something to watch for sure.
Yeah. Do we remember what injury he had?
I think it was a knee, perhaps?
He's activated, so he's
Oh,
probably,
okay.
Okay.
he's listed as active. So
Yeah, because Kyle Allen did not play that well when he came in.
Yeah.
Well, I
Yeah.
don't trust a man with two first names.
That's wait. No, I disagree with that.
I ain't never heard a motherfucking name Heineke.
I'm talking about Kyle Allen, but go off.
Oh.
Talk your shit, King. Let your nuts hang.
Oh, Austin, you fucking nitwit.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh
talk to
my
me when you
God.
actually go to school.
Never.
Yeah, can we somebody mentioned that, or we were talking about school or whatever, and somebody mentioned they were yeah, Jack just stopped going to school last year, and I was
He
like,
did.
what?
Yeah.
He literally. It was like February of last year. Or something.
Yeah.
Or no. It was never mind. Yeah, fuck. I don't know.
It was February.
Yeah. It was
It's
February
of
and
this year.
yeah. That's right. God, this year has been 2 years. But
Why'd you stop going?
Because it was online school and it fucking sucked.
Oh, okay.
yeah,
And
because
so
it was funny.
Let me show you. Let me tell you what my classes were and what the classes I was interested. I was in a mechanics class and that was my main thing that I
no.
wanted to do. And fucking COVID happened, and then there was just nothing that you do. Or well, COVID was happening, and I didn't know if school was gonna happen, or if we were going back. And so we had to read from a book the whole entire time. It sucked.
Ugh.
Yeah,
Yeah, but no, it's
genuinely
really
one of the
funny.
worst experiences of my life.
I had this clip on my our hard drive that bricked itself, unfortunately. But
Oh, I have it.
we were playing Rocket League, and Jack, and it was like 2:00 in the afternoon. I was like, Jack, shouldn't you like be at school or something? And he just went, yeah. And we all laughed. And I was like, wait, why are you not at school? And he just said, I don't feel like it. And we were laughing our asses off. And after the laughter broke, I just went, you're ruining your future.
Oh my god.
Okay, but not going to school because you don't feel like it. Honestly, rockstar shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
based.
fuck school, hit the gym.
That was Aaron Hansen from Game Grumps had a story like that where he just like got sick of high school and stopped going, and then he like ran into people like after their senior year, and they were like, "What happened to you?" And he was like, "Oh, I just didn't feel like going to school anymore." And they were like, "You can do that?" And that was Cowboys football team.
Well, legally you can't, but you know,
Yeah.
whatever.
Who cares about the law anyway?
Fuck
Fuck
gotta do?
laws anyway.
Well, yeah, if they arrest you, then
Plus,
you're just
I'm
gonna
white.
also not
What
go
are they
to
gonna do?
Broncos Lions.
Maybe cut that one out. Maybe.
Yeah, moving on from that. The Lions won 38-10, or
They
sorry,
did not
no,
win
they did not.
38-10.
The
They
Broncos,
did not.
the Broncos won 38-10. But this was a game played under heavy hearts because Demaryius Thomas unfortunately passed away earlier in the week. So the whole game was kind of like a tribute to him. Really cool gesture though was how they lined up with only 10 guys on the field on their first play, and then it was like a delay of game. The Lions declined it, and it was like, oh, it was all nice.
So, do you think if Urban Meyer was on the Lions, he would have accepted a penalty?
100%.
Oh,
I think
absolutely.
he would have.
He would have.
Absolutely.
Well,
Somehow we still found a way to talk shit about Urban Meyer.
every single
Goddamn
game,
right.
baby.
Yeah, Bridgewater had an okay game. He just didn't fuck up. It was just the Melvin Gordon and Javonte Williams shows.
Yeah.
Lions are not good. I know they won 2 weeks ago or whenever. No, it was last week.
I think Javonte Williams has a really good chance to become one of the best running backs in the NFL in the next couple of years. He's looked really, really good the last few weeks.
Yeah.
Had just under 5 yards per carry, had a touchdown.
Good for him.
Broncos are hanging in there. I can't believe that they're 7-6.
Don't believe it either.
Yeah, because
That feels
after they
weird.
had the easiest schedule to start the season, we thought they were finally going to hit that
Yeah,
wall
they were-
and then fall
we
off
got-
a cliff.
Yeah, everyone
Yeah.
thought they were just a bunch of fucking frauds.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah.
and then they beat the Cowboys.
Fun
Yeah.
fact: they fell
Destroyed the
off.
Cowboys.
They fell off a cliff and lost 4 straight when Teddy Bridgewater got hurt, and they picked it back up when he came back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Says a lot about
Um,
society.
Yeah. It's weird because like normally this team would just be like middling whatever, but they're like deep in playoff contention because the AFC is full of so much parity this year.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
So there's a realistic shot that we will see the Broncos in a playoff game. I hope we don't, but
Oh, God.
not much else to say about this game other than rest in peace to Demaryius Thomas.
Speaking of the
The Lions
Broncos,
are also eliminated, unfortunately.
Yeah.
speaking of the Broncos, they signed HaHa Clinton Dix to their practice squad this week.
Oh my god.
Ah!
All right, but like, when is somebody going to sign D Virgin?
Bro.
I think he did get signed, didn't he?
You did?
Did he?
I'm still a free agent.
Oh, God.
Let's see. D Virgin.
Yeah, he's on the Bears. He's on the Bears.
Eyes.
Yeah,
Why
That
that
is
fit?
that is so fitting.
it really is. It's too bad
Steven,
the
I just-
Patriots didn't sign him earlier this year because they worked him out.
Steven, I just wanted to know when I was making my top
They
10
signed him.
potential Jaguars coaches list. Number 2 was originally going to be either me or you because I was like, Steven wants a job. And then I was like, number 2 is me. Please hire me. And then I was like, wait, no, it's got to be Jeff Fisher, obviously.
Dewey, he was on the Patriots last season. He was on them all summer.
They should have re-signed him.
So like
What the fuck?
demonically said.
Yeah. So anyway.
Yeah,
Oh, wait, what?
no, nothing.
Oh, okay. That was that game. The Chargers beat the Giants 37-21, and the Chargers advanced to 8-5. The Giants fall to 4-9 and have officially clinched a losing record for the, I believe, 5th straight season.
That's Mike Lennon football, baby.
It is Mike Glennon football, baby.
The neck.
Omega Nick.
Whoa.
That sounded
God
racially
damn it.
charged right there.
The one play I will say though is that we can talk about from this game is Justin Herbert's fucking throw
Dude.
at the end of the first half.
That was
Holy moly.
ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
No man should have the right to throw a football that far and be efficient with it.
Oh my god.
Second year player, by the way. And he can
Yeah.
do that.
Absolute dime. Like, what was that, like 80 yards?
It
No,
went
it was,
like
no.
it was 67 air yards. I know that.
Yeah.
67 here, okay.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it was like a 75-yard touchdown or some shit. But yeah, it was in the air for 67, which is ridiculous.
God. Yeah, it was absurd. And yeah, this was kind of the unstoppable force meets the ridiculously movable object game. For reference, it was 37-7 in the fourth quarter at one point, and then the Giants scored twice to make it closer. So
Mhm.
good old garbage time.
Garbage time Glennon, baby.
Yeah. I don't know what the timetable for Daniel Jones' return is, but
I don't know.
I don't think
put in
I don't
Jake
know if it really
Fromm already.
matters. Yeah, honestly.
That reminds me something we missed about the Lions game that's actually very important is TJ Hawkinson is out for the season.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I believe he had
Massive
thumb surgery
playoff
today.
implications there.
Yeah. But yeah, he's their best player. Is out for the rest of the season.
Ouch.
Rip. And according to ESPN, Daniel Jones was a limited participant today in practice, so he could play maybe.
What do we
I think at this
the
point they're
Giants...
better off resting him for next season. They got nothing
Yeah.
to gain at this point.
Yeah, because I mean, you're gonna have like 2 really good draft picks, so might as well just fuck it.
Hang on,
you know?
hang on, wait. How many games are left?
Uh,
1, 2, 3,
Too many.
They have
games.
4 because fuck week 18.
Yeah, so here's what's crazy. Oh no, never mind. I can't read or add math.
One of those.
Can't speak either, apparently. Ew.
Bada bing.
Yeah.
Bing bong.
Do we
Fuck your life.
like what? Do we think Daniel Jones is like a quarterback for the Giants in the future?
No.
He's a quarterback.
No.
I am a
Definitely say that.
I am 100% a Daniel Jones truther. He is not that fucking bad.
It's kind of hard to tell because he's never had
Considering
many
that-
good pieces around him besides Saquon Barkley, and he's
No,
never
what-
really had a strong
what?
coaching staff.
What? Have you seen his wide receiver core this
Well,
season?
I say that
Kenny
because a lot
Golladay?
of them have been injured.
Kadarius Katoni?
Sterling
Even
Shepard,
with them uninjured, he has not been
Sterling
impressive.
Shepard, Evan Ingram,
They can't stay healthy at all.
and Darius
Either
Slay.
way,
I think Ingram's
if
been
I'm
hurt.
the-
I think Slayton's been hurt. They've all spent time
if I'm the Giants,
on the sideline.
if I'm the Giants, I'm trading Daniel Jones to like Seattle for Russ.
No, Ben's replacement.
Oh,
Take him.
yeah, Jeff, have fun.
Daniel Jones is the king of the quarterback who's like, yes, no, shit, no.
That's
Yeah,
literally
it's-
his run a couple
Yeah,
years ago.
it's moments of brilliance that are capped off by like just incredible incompetency. The example I used was last year in the game against the Steelers, where I talked about it was like midway through that game and he put on this really good drive that was like from their own 10 all the way down to the red zone. And I was like, damn, I'm starting to see the Daniel Jones hype. And then under pressure, he just chucked up a wounded duck into a group of like 4 Steelers defenders that got picked. And I was like, well, that's Daniel
Yeah.
Jones.
Yeah.
So,
Nice.
yeah. And I don't know. I think the Giants are still technically alive in the playoff race, but
Yeah, they are.
not for long. So,
Unfortunately.
speaking of a game, though, that was important to the playoff race, the 49ers beat the Bengals 26-23 in overtime. And this game was ridiculous.
This game hurt my heart. In
That
the
was a
ends.
game.
The Bengals muffed 2 punts in the first half. That was pretty bad. They were going to go into half down 10-6, and then that muffed... down... down 10-6,
Yeah.
and then the muffed punt gave the 49ers like a chip shot touchdown. So it was 14-6 or 17-6 going into halftime. And then they kicked field goal in the second half to make it 20-6. And then Joe fucking Burrow drug the Bengals back into this game with 2 fourth quarter touchdowns. It's such a cliched thing, but he has the clutch gene.
Oh,
like
yeah.
Joe Burrow is, when the pressure's on, he is so fucking good, dude.
Uh-huh.
Also, Jamar Chase for Offensive Rookie of the Year.
Yeah.
Yes, dude.
That's, yeah.
Holy shit.
Absolutely ridiculous combo. They started it in college, and they've picked up right where they left off 2 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah, they overcame those special teams issues, scored with like a minute 15 left, tie it at 20. And then the 49ers drove downfield and missed the game-winning field goal as time expired and went to overtime. And it was like, oh, baby, here we go. And then the Bengals won the toss, drove right down the field, and then got stopped in field goal range and kicked one. And it was like, all right, time to just play defense now. And that's when George Kittle decided he was just going to be fucking better. Because did you guys see that catch that he made?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my God.
He is built different.
Like, fucking straight vert up into the air, pulls down that ball in, I believe it was in the red zone. And then they had like a lengthy timeout, and then coming out of the timeout, Garoppolo hits Ayuk to the left side, and Ayuk dives for the pylon and gets the game-winning touchdown.
It was right after the 2-minute warning is what it was.
That's what it was. So the Bengals came all the way back, but then fell in overtime, unfortunately. And the 49ers, for I think only the second time this season, have a winning record.
Dude,
So
the 49ers have looked like a completely different team the last, 3 weeks.
they're hot right now, dude.
Insane. Kyle
It's weird.
Shanahan is actually playing like a top 10 head coach.
Yeah.
Well, he's
They're
not
getting-
playing. He's coaching.
Well, coaching like a top... You know what I mean.
Yeah. They're getting
No, I
like...
don't.
Plays are being called.
Yeah. They're getting solid play out of Garoppolo. And then Brandon Ayuk has finally showed up.
Mm-hmm.
They've
Or,
basically just...
they allowed to use... Or they start using... What am I trying to say? Oh, they're using Ayuk now. There you
Yeah,
go.
they really didn't use him at all the first half of the season, but now that they have, they're starting to turn a corner, I think.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Ayuk reminds me of like a smaller Cordero Patterson.
Yeah, kind of, yeah. He even
I
has
guess
like the
they-
dreads too, yeah.
He has the same skill set.
Yeah.
I get those vibes from Deebo Samuel, too. I think he has 5 rushing touchdowns this season.
Yeah,
He's
Debo's
good.
like their second leading rusher.
I mean, the 49ers are going to be one of those teams you don't want to face in the wild card round
Yeah.
if they
Honestly.
make it there.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're built for playoff football, so.
Yep.
Yeah, so a much needed win. They advanced to 7-6. Bengals fall to 7-6. It was a prime opportunity for the Bengals to take the division lead too, because if they win, they would have been leading the AFC North. But now
But of
they're on the
course
outside
not.
looking in. Because that's Bengals football, baby.
Goddamn right.
So, another NFC AFC matchup though that went to overtime at the same
For
time.
fuck's sake.
Yeah, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers beat the Buffalo Bills 33-27.
What do we have to do to get fucking a call? Holy shit.
Yeah,
All right, let's start it off. First half, the Bills were getting clapped as per usual because Sean McDermott cannot coach anymore, I guess. Same with
Yeah.
Brian Dable.
it was into the third quarter was the first time they handed off to a running back.
Yeah,
How can you actually call a game like that?
but our fucking offensive line cannot run block at all. So it doesn't matter whatever fucking running back you're gonna put back there. You're gonna get 2 yards max. And so the Bills were bad in the first half, and then Josh Allen took a Lamar shit, and he played like the greatest quarterback of all time or something. And he tied it up, just putting that whole team on his back. And we went to overtime. Or wait, no. I gotta talk about the last play of the fourth.
Yep.
All right, so here we are on the 3, about to do a funny maybe, and here we go. Get the snap off, and then there's Stephon Diggs getting obviously held the whole entire time, and there's no flag, and yeah. There was at least 3 or 4 different obvious like holding penalties on the Buccaneers defensive backs. And then we got to overtime. The Bills go 3 and out because of course they do. And then there's this throw on 1st and 10 where who is the cornerback?
I think it
Was it? I think it was Wallace. I think
It was Wallace. It was Wallace. Yeah.
Wallace was playing football, and then he got called for a flag.
which honestly should have been offensive pass interference. But
yeah, but you know,
yeah,
you can't, you know.
Yeah, because
Can't have
it's
the
a
Bills win,
legitimate
duh.
offensive strategy to underthrow receivers and get PI for it now.
Yup. And it makes the game, and it makes the
no
sport
other-
boring and dumb.
Yeah, and then no other than Rashad Perryman.
Stephen, what the
Yup.
fuck? Terry Bradshaw is melting?
What? Look at him.
What the fuck?
Somebody needs to check up on Terry Bradshaw.
Interesting note about the end of that game as well. That was only the second passing touchdown for Tom Brady in his entire NFL career in overtime.
Oh, I thought you were
And
just going
it
to
was-
say his entire NFL career, and I was like,
yeah, no, he
damn,
only has,
he won
he's only
7
has two,
Super Bowls
two
with
pass
only 2
touchdowns in 20 years, but
Yeah.
only the second overtime passing touchdown of his career, with
Yeah.
the first being all the way back in 2003.
Oh my god.
Either
Rashad-
way,
yeah,
And it was to Rashad Perriman.
58-yarder, the only reception of the game for him, and he took it all the way.
either way.
It goes to show you just how
Okay.
deep that Buccaneers team really is.
Yeah.
That they can
Yeah.
basically put anybody out there, and you're going to get almost the same result.
Yeah.
With a little help from the refs, of course, but
And Tom Brady also now, I believe, 33-3 in his career against the Bills. And even though he's not in New England anymore, he's still helping the Patriots.
hey, guess what? Didn't ask. Plus, you look like a thumb. But
Okay,
anyway,
all right,
L plus
Sheldon
ratio
Creed.
plus Josh McDaniels is a better offensive coordinator.
I don't even
Plus
know who
young
that
boy
is,
better.
but yeah, Bills got robbed. They don't get defensive, or they don't get off or DPI on them on the.
So anyway, let's talk
So,
about the game of the week,
anyway.
the NFC North matchup for the division or something.
I
Yeah.
don't fucking.
Yeah.
No, we already talked about the Seahawks Texans game.
Oh, true. The Green Bay Packers beat the Chicago Bears 45-30.
We were robbed.
It was a lot closer than that going into halftime, though.
Yeah, I want to point out the Bears put up 27 points in the first half, which is equal with the most amount of points they've scored in a game this season.
And then
Jesus
put
fucking
3 in the second
Christ.
half.
They should have
Yeah.
scored more.
Well,
with
they
the
should have
special
scored
teams.
more.
They're up
Bullshit rules.
27-21. Yeah, okay.
It was
so
27-21.
Justin Fields actually, his completion percentage doesn't look good, and he had 2 picks, but like I feel like he played a pretty solid game. Like he had some like wow plays this game.
Yeah, but
He
we
just-
need to shit on the NFL for that stupid onside kick rule.
Yeah, okay. Well,
I
okay.
did not see this. What
The
happened?
Bears had 2 cool ass plays that got called back for stupid rules because there was
Oh, this one. Yeah.
fucking Matt Nagy with an all-time cowardly punt on 4th and inches in the 4th quarter, losing by 11. They punted.
From where?
They're like own 38.
What the fuck?
That's Matt Nagy basketball.
And then, just perfectly on that punt, the Packers muffed it, and the guy took it in for a touchdown, but it got called back for some weird ass penalty.
Oh my god.
And then they punted anyway.
The
And
one
then-
that the one that got me was the next one. Where
Oh yeah,
they got
Well-
the onside kick, and
Well,
the
hang on.
Bears guy ran it in for the touchdown, but I guess if the team that kicked it recovers it, it's immediately blown dead.
which is
Oh,
fucking stupid.
yeah,
Why is that
that's
One of
even
the
a
dumbest
stipulation?
things I've ever seen.
Yeah.
The receiving team can run back an onside kick, but the kicking team can't?
yeah.
That was such a beautiful
What the
play, and we
fuck?
were all like, holy shit, the Bears
But-
might actually have a chance to come back, and then, oh, the player's been blown dead. Huh?
Well,
Like-
before that, hang on. Another Matt Nagy cowardly decision. Down 18 in the 4th quarter, they kicked a field goal.
Jesus Christ.
What the fuck is that?
But the fact that the Bears fell apart that much, they were up by 6 at halftime, and then in the 4th, they were down by 18.
Yep. So
Oh, man.
that's Matt Nagy football, baby.
Free Justin Fields.
Yeah.
Holy
I hope they get a
shit.
competent coach because, like, I like
Yeah.
Justin Fields.
Me
Oh,
too.
man.
Yeah.
I can't believe there are Justin Fields truthers out here.
I can't believe it's not butter.
I can't believe that there's Daniel Jones truthers out here.
Hey, speaking of, this is completely unrelated to the podcast, but I do not care. We got a new brand of margarine in this week because we couldn't get one. And,
What the
and look-
fuck?
and look-
What?
no,
What?
it's the brand name.
Okay.
Move over, butter.
Oh my god.
Sure.
Anyway,
Thank
yeah.
you, Austin.
no problem.
How about that Monday night game where the Rams
God.
beat the Cardinals 30-23? I think.
Yeah. Best part of this game is that Aaron Donald bookended this game with sacks. Also, I just remembered something incredible that we didn't talk about. Giants Chargers. Joey Bosa with the best sack celebration of all time. Did you guys see that?
Oh, I saw
Oh,
that.
yeah.
He sacked Mike Glennon and then did the Halo teabag thing.
That was
Oh yeah.
fucking brutal.
It was fucking awesome.
There's no need for that.
Oh no, there's absolutely a need for that.
There's no
Bro-
need
bro-
to disrespect the man, the myth, the Glennon.
Reminder, fuck taunting.
True. Fuck on.
True. I
Yeah,
hate that rule.
the NFL's like, yeah, isn't that what you guys wanted?
Of course.
That is
Well,
the
that's what
opposite of
the-
what we wanted.
That's what
Well,
the
you just
old-
said fuck taunting though.
Yeah, fuck taunting penalties.
I
There
want
you
to.
go.
I want to. Never mind.
What do you
Anyway.
mean by that?
No, I don't.
Anyway, the Rams beat the Cardinals in a very important game for the NFC West division race. Matt Stafford had probably his best game of the year. Like, he was fucking
Mhm.
stupid good. Kyler Murray had a pretty good game, except he threw 2 picks. Like, a lot of yards, a lot of completions, but didn't throw a touchdown. It was another
yeah.
game carried by James Conner.
James
A
Conner only
massive-
had, James Conner did not carry.
Oh, you didn't.
Well, I mean,
James
scoring
Conner
He
has
had 2
cancer.
touchdowns.
I mean,
Scoring-wise.
yeah, scoring wise, he only ran for 30 yards though.
The James Conner had cancer. Remember
What?
that?
I mean,
Did you know
I'm not a
that?
Steelers fan.
It
It's
was
like
a-
it's like how Jimmy Graham was a tight end in college.
Shut
or
the
played
fuck up.
basketball
No
in
way.
college. Yeah, it's like that, but James Conner had cancer.
Oh.
It was a massive win for the Rams, though, because I think if the Cardinals had won that, it would have decided the division right on the spot.
Yeah, well, they would have not decided it, but they would have been 2 games up with 4 to play.
They
with
would
the
have had.
tiebreaker.
Yeah, I was gonna say they would have had all the tiebreakers.
Right.
Yes, so they would have had to lose like 3 out of the last 4 for the Rams to even have a shot.
Mm-hmm.
It also moved the Packers up to the number 1 seed since they have the head-to-head over the Cardinals now, so
Boy.
implications over there as well.
One of the defining plays of this, though, was when they got the onside kick after scoring. The Cardinals did. Teams that recovered onside kicks were 0-3 this week, by the way. And then like scrambling, and then that last play they ran, like everybody on the offensive line stood up like he was going to spike it.
Wait, what about onside kicks?
Teams
What?
that recovered onside kicks this week were 0-3.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
That's very strange.
But that last play of the game, like everybody else on the team was expecting a spike. So that's why Von Miller and Aaron Donald just ran straight at fucking Kyler Murray on that last play.
That was so. Why didn't they spike it? There was
I
no.
don't know. I think everybody else was expecting it, and Kyler Murray just didn't.
That was
So.
dumb.
Yeah.
One last note from that game as well. That was the first win for Matt Stafford in his career against a team with 10 or more wins.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. What being on the Lions does to a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Real.
I mean that, and how many times do you play a team with wins?
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
And that was
in
week
the
10.
in the NFC North, that is.
Yeah.
That's fair.
So, should we do Dungeon Rings this week? Like, I don't know if there's any other teams we could add.
There's the Panthers.
So Panthers and Panthers, Falcons, and Raiders were all if they lose, they're done. So Panthers and Raiders are done. Why is Detroit still not done?
Because
They're
no one
done
didn't
now.
say yes.
Yeah, they're
Done
done.
now.
They
They're
were
literally done.
officially eliminated.
I will not be
done
accepting
now.
any opposition to that one.
Yeah.
No, they're gone.
They
Well,
could
sorry,
because of COVID, they could add 19 wins.
What?
What? What? What did you say?
Most were words, I think.
Detroit, Detroit win.
He's speaking the language of the gods.
Let's just get on to pick
Detroit.
thems. Let's get to pick they thems.
Detroit.
The
Well, do we want to say
Yeah,
the one
Detroit loin.
that has already been played?
What?
Oh yeah, there is a game going on right now, isn't
It
there?
is actually
no,
it's
completed.
over.
It has
it's
ended.
over.
The Chiefs
shit.
won in overtime.
Yeah.
Oh fuck, they did.
It was fucking bullshit.
God damn it.
Yeah, I know.
Um,
I picked the Chargers.
Yeah,
I'm
the,
pretty-
Yeah, I think
The Chargers
I
scored to
picked the
go up
Chiefs.
by 7 with 2.5 minutes left, and the Chiefs scored a touchdown right after it and got the ball to start overtime. And well, you know what happened next.
That's
Yep.
Chargers football, baby.
The Chargers
let me-
played a really, really good game, but just
Yeah, they
wasn't
did.
enough.
All right, let me put
But
in
once-
the scores.
once again, Once
Dewey,
again,
you're
game,
Jesse for this week, so
once again,
Unbelievable.
game decided by a fucking coin toss is fucking stupid.
Yeah.
the chart.
And I hate the motherfuckers who argue that it's not bad overtime rules. Cause well, then you should just play good defense. No,
True. Fuck defense.
like I mean, yeah, you should, but still, you should at least have a chance to score. Hello?
Yeah,
Ah, so annoying.
yeah, it's shitty.
By the way,
Um,
before we get into pick thems, shout out. We have games on Saturday for some fucking reason this week.
Yep. Well, it's
Probably to
because
fill
we're done
the
with bye
TV
weeks
void
now.
because there's
so.
not much college football going on. Still stupid though.
That and because there's no buys, they have like extra games. So put more eyes on them by spreading them out instead of putting them all overlapping. Because this is
Well,
when
that's the thing is
shit
they
matters.
always do the thing in the last game. Week of the season. They always put them all on Sunday.
Well, they did it kind of last. They did like.
they've been doing that for a few
Last-
years. Where they
I
put
believe
games
they're
on
doing
Saturdays.
Week 18
Yeah.
Saturday games this year.
They've been doing them for the last few weeks, or they
yeah,
do
no-
them for like the last 3 weeks for the last few years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but literally week 17 and week 18 this year, all the games are on Sunday.
Are they really?
Oh, that's weird.
Yes,
What the
that's why I think it's weird.
fuck? What the
Huh.
fuck?
But and traditionally the last week of the season is always every game is on Sunday.
Not the last few years. It hasn't.
Well, the last fucking times my nuts hang, it did.
Well, I guess your nuts don't hang then, do they?
No, they do because it is this year.
Well, it hasn't happened yet. So how do they hang if it hasn't happened
It's
yet?
literally in it.
Anyway, Cowboys Giants.
Locking the Cowboys.
Yeah.
For Dewey, who does not know, you can lock, which means you can basically risk
you
it
get one-
all.
You get one lock a week.
I'm
Yeah,
assuming
and only
it's,
one
it's,
person
uh,
can lock.
It
a
is
game.
mandatory.
Yeah.
I'm assuming when you read matchups, it is road team first and then home team.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, here, let me post the show sheet for you, so you can, or the spreadsheet for you.
By the
Dewey's gonna
way,
bust over this spreadsheet.
by the way, I'm picking Giants.
Oh my
Fuck
lord!
off.
I knew you
Wrong
would.
with you.
No, it's
Why?
because this always happens. This always happens in the FC East. There's some dumbass divisional game where the massive underdog wins for no fucking
Okay,
reason.
but
and
it
it's
doesn't
this
happen
game.
between Cowboys and Giants.
Well, it's
Yeah.
gonna happen.
Yeah,
not.
it will happen.
Cowboys.
You convinced me. I'm picking Giants.
Fuck
Giants
off.
are gonna
Well,
win.
when Jason Garrett coached the Cowboys, it happened between them and the Giants. But Jason Garrett is not the coach there anymore.
Well, it only happened when the Giants were kind of good, and they suck now. Go Cowboys.
No.
Dewey, who are you picking?
I am going to go with the Cowboys with this one.
Hell yeah. And Garrett, did you have the Cowboys too?
Yeah, I'm picking the Cowboys.
Okay. All right. Texans Jaguars. Game
believe in-
of the millennium.
I
locking up
believe-
the Jaguars.
Yep.
Because it's the
believe-
fire the head coach game.
Give me the
I-
Jags.
I still
Jags.
believe in Davis Mills' supremacy. Give me the
No,
Texans.
fuck Davis
Get-
Mills.
Jack,
Fuck you.
it's the fired head
care.
coach game.
Don't care. Davis Mills is superior.
Jags.
Without a doubt, the
That
Jags.
James Robinson will get field time.
Yeah,
That's
but
what's
it's
important.
Davis Mills, dog.
Yeah, but it's the fired head coach game. The team
Yeah.
that fires their head coach can't lose.
I'm sorry that I only believe in Stanford legend Davis Mills. Okay.
God damn it. Steven, who do you have?
No one.
All right,
I
cool.
don't blame him. I don't blame him in
Yeah.
protesting this game.
Wait, did you say
No.
Jaguars?
Nobody's gonna win this game.
Yep,
The
tied.
fans. The fans win this one.
No, the fans are not gonna win this game.
There we go. I put
It's
the fans.
Texans
It is
Jaguars.
scoring
That is the ultimate L for a fan.
It is going to be a 0-0 tie for the first
Wait,
time.
is it a home game? Can I go?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's in Jacksonville.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
you should
go.
go.
You should go.
How much are tickets?
the tickets will be what, like
Yeah.
$3 probably.
Exactly.
Oh,
Drive down there.
fine. Give me the.
Fire.
Davis
Coach
Middle
game.
supremacy.
Yeah, tickets are $16.
My gut is saying to go with the Texans.
Stop.
Hell
Don't
yeah.
trust your gut.
I'm
Well,
going to watch them
Big guts mean
Big
I don't
nuts.
actually know.
Oof.
Titans,
Big gut, big
Steelers.
brain, baby.
Steelers.
Still, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Give
Steelers.
me the tit ands.
What?
Yeah.
What the
Yeah.
fuck?
It's the Titans.
What the fuck?
The better the team the Steelers are playing against, the better the Steelers do.
That's what I'm saying. This is and the
Oh.
Titans. They just haven't lost recently enough. So, or wait, yeah, they did. Let's.
Yep,
You know what?
yep.
They're just gonna lose because they are.
That was certainly a string of words.
Yeah. Can't argue
Yeah.
with
Okay,
that.
Dewey.
Who do the rest of you guys have for this one?
Titans by a field goal.
Titans.
Well, lucky for you, we're not picking across or against the spread. So, Packers, Ravens.
Ooh. Packers.
Packer. Hang on. Let me think about
Packers.
this one.
Packers.
Even if Lamar plays, I'm still going with the Packers.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna
Packers.
say Packers. Yeah, Packers.
I hope
Oh wait,
the
did
Ravens
we?
win.
Hang on, wait. Did we all pick Packers? Oh, that
We did.
it's across the board. That means Ravens are gonna blow them out.
I would not be, hey, you know what?
Um,
I would not be opposed to that happening.
I
Oh, me
wouldn't.
neither.
Fuck the Ravens. Cardinals, Lions.
I'm locking the Cardinals. I'm locking the Cardinals.
Cardinals.
Could be a trap game.
Cardinals. No.
Cardinals.
Hey,
Don't hurt
hey,
them.
hey, Matthew, I don't want to hear it.
I'm just
gonna-
saying. They fell apart down the stretch last year.
I'm gonna
Yep.
go Cardinals, but closer than people think.
How big is my lead in pick'ems? It's 3.5 games. All right, give me the Cardinals. Damn it! I really wanted to pick contrarian. Bengals, Broncos. Huge
I am locking the
playoff game.
Bengals.
What the fuck?
Oof. This one I don't know because
The Broncos are just anemic. I don't
This is a-
care.
This is a
Bengals are
coin
going to run
toss.
over them.
I don't know. The
This is another
Bungles have
dice roll
kind of
game,
bungled
hang
their
on.
way through the last few weeks. So
Nick Grab.
I
Okay,
bungled my way into this, and by God, I'm going to bungle my way out of it.
I've got a D20 here. Odds, Bengals, evens, Broncos. Broncos it is.
No.
You're
I'm picking.
Boom.
I'm gonna pick the Bengals.
give me the
Yeah.
Bungles.
I pick Bengals.
Bengals by 7.
Again, we're not picking against the spread, Dewey, but I
Don't
appreciate
care.
your enthusiasm.
Don't care.
Wait from the.
Sake.
Falcons, 49ers.
49ers.
Yeah,
Yeah,
give me the
49ers.
Niners.
I'm gonna lock the 49ers.
Oh, baby, that's
That is
that's a
bold.
spicy meatball.
That's a bold lock.
That is not bold at all. That is
That
absolutely
is no.
not
That is bold. That is bold.
What do you mean it's bold?
Right,
the
it's
fucking
italic.
the Falcons are dookie ass cheeks, bro.
You're gonna act like the Falcons are not literally one game worse record-wise than the 49ers?
Yeah, but
The
the
four-
Falcons are a lot worse than the 49ers.
The 49ers have also been on a roll lately, and it's at home, so
Yeah.
That's
And like
I
I
think
said,
the odds are in their favor here.
That's crazy. 1849. That was pretty long ago.
Stop
Jesus
talking.
Christ.
Huh?
This podcast was a mistake.
I
Um,
know.
Seahawks, Rams.
Oh,
Rams.
Rams by like
Rams.
50.
Definitely
Rams
the
are-
Rams.
Rams are gonna
I
murder.
think this is another Rams across the board. Yeah.
No.
I'm starting to not feel good about my Broncos pick, but like, because I kind of wanted the Bengals, but we learned last year that you can't go against the coin, so now we're learning it. Can you go against the dice? So.
I fucking love how I just didn't say anything and Matt still put me down for Rams because he just knows I'm not.
Yeah,
Can't be that stupid.
Well,
Sure about that?
Are you sure about
I'm picking the Bucks, by the way.
I haven't read that one yet.
Oh, well, I am.
you
Saints
stupid
Buccaneers.
fuck.
I'm picking the Bucks, by the way.
Give me the fucking fucks.
Yeah, give me the Bucks as well.
Yeah, Taysom Hill's kind of not
Anemic.
QB1. He's not
Well,
QB1
hang on.
worthy.
Saints are undefeated against Tom Brady in Tampa in the regular season. So
That's fair. Yeah.
You got me, Saints.
yeah, I'm going Saints too. Actually, I'm changing my pick.
Yeah.
No.
My man.
I
See,
will take the Buccaneers.
I can't pick against Brady on prime time. So
Also, people
Yeah.
are loud. in the
That's a
background.
war crime around here.
thank fucking God I don't live there.
Yeah, Jesus, that'd be terrible.
Yep. My roommate has somebody over, and they like to hang out outside my door.
Then close your door.
It is closed.
Well, tell them to shut the fuck up.
Nah.
Yeah, you're trying to report a very.
You could just tell he was contemplating it right there.
Pussy.
Anyway,
What?
Vikings Bears.
Vikings.
I feel like this is a game. This is a
Nope.
trap game.
Nope, this
This
is
is
a
a trap
reminder.
game.
Matt Nagy will be calling every play for
Oh
the Bears.
wait, yeah,
They
never
are
mind.
Yeah, that's
Never
why I'm
mind.
taking the
Never
Bears.
mind.
Oh yeah, Vikings.
Vikings.
That's
Yeah,
why I'm
Vikings.
taking the Bears.
Wait a moment.
Actually, you know what? Give me
This
a
is-
tie.
This is I'm not joking. This is Matt Nagy calling every play for the Bears against Kirk Cousins on a Monday. Like this can't
Oh,
get
this is gonna be
shit.
This is
Oh,
the most
no.
tie game that's ever
Yeah,
existed.
that's why I'm saying give me a
no.
tie.
I hate Mondays.
Oh, Garfield is gonna have himself a game.
I'm gonna pick the Vikings still. I really hope they don't.
Are we allowed to pick ties?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
If you look on
I
week 15
sincerely
tab.
mean that.
Dude, I just gotta point out that the best nickname in sports is Garfield for Kirk Cousins.
Oh yeah,
That is, you can't top that.
Jack
You know
and
what?
Garrett, you guys are both Vikings, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Okay.
literally was the
I'm
first. Like,
really
first, second person to say it.
convinced of switching to the Bears because of Garfield.
Do it. Do it. Go on.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah. I need to see what mine and Steven's record is picking together. Hang on. We are. Oh shit! It's not on the sheet. Oh, I'm gonna have
Good
to make
job.
that. I'll report next week.
We'll report back.
Jets, Dolphs.
Dolphins.
Dolphs.
Give me the Dolphs.
Dolphins.
Dolphins have been hot lately. Definitely the Dolphins on this one.
Yeah, Dolphins.
There is a lot of easy to call games here.
Yeah.
The Dolphins are 1-7. They've won 5 in a row now, and they look really, really good.
Steven, you're not picking the Jets this week?
Yes.
There it is.
Worth
I had to
noting,
remind you
though.
of your own bit.
Worth noting, I still think the Dolphins will win, but Jalen Waddle and all 3 of their running backs are currently in COVID protocol.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
but
I
they're
just
playing the Jets.
yeah, they're playing the Jets. Anyway,
Washington Eagles.
Oh,
Washington.
I
Yeah,
believe
give me the
in
football team.
Taylor Heineke supremacy. Washington football.
Oh
team.
shit! I need a lock.
God. Washington has 21 players in COVID protocol, so give me the Eagles.
Jesus.
It's not real. It doesn't matter.
Oh my god. Austin and Garrett.
What?
Yeah.
Eagles football team. We're doing a podcast.
No, we're not.
Washington.
I don't know why I'm thinking about this one.
Sorry, I just remembered that Roddy Rich's album dropped today, so I gotta go listen to that.
Okay.
Come
Come on, Garrett.
So is Jalen? What's Jalen's hurt situation?
He hurts.
Is he
He's
back?
probably
He's a
playing.
quarterback for the
I think he's
Eagles.
playing.
Yeah.
Is he
He's
playing?
Even if
Yeah, he should
Minshew
be.
plays, I
Let me-
still
let
think
me-
the Eagles are
let
going
me
to win.
look.
Yeah.
Because again, Washington's
Even-
gonna have so many guys out.
Give me Eagles. Why not?
Jalen Hurts was a limited participant in practice,
I still Eagles. We'll do it.
and Gardner Minshew looks like a fucking person from Wyoming.
Non-existent.
No.
Raiders Browns.
Oh god.
Go Browns.
See, this is actually a tough one because I think the Browns are the better team, but all the players that make them a better team are out.
I will
Oh,
say.
Oh wait, no,
Raiders.
they're gonna get completely shit stomped.
Raiders.
Fucking Raiders.
It's
I
gonna
think
have to
it's-
be Raiders.
I'm
It
gonna
is-
go. I'm gonna go with
that-
the Raiders on this one,
half
but it's gonna
that
be
team-
close.
Half that team is a fucking practice squad.
And the Raiders will win their first game of the season that Derek Carr doesn't throw for 300 yards in.
Go Browns. Again, Austin and Garrett.
I don't know.
I literally said Raiders.
I clearly didn't hear it.
What are the teams absolutely wrecked with COVID, by the way?
Browns, Rams, Washington.
And Bears.
Oh yeah, and the Barbs.
Except the Bears is the coaches, not the players.
Give me the Raiders.
Can't wait for my one against all win for that game.
Matt, you still got a lock.
Yeah, I've got a plan.
Okay.
I was like, "Ooh,
Panthers,
did I lock
Bills.
Bills.
This has trap game written all over it.
Bills.
I mean, they did lose to the Jaguars, but Bills.
The Bills have also been on a bit of a downward, trend
Yeah.
lately. But
I would say trap game, but the Panthers are just that bad.
yeah, this is the kind of game that the Bills need to get back on their feet. I think the Bills are going to win. It's not going to be close either.
I pick Bills.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Bills, but I'm very nervous. And finally, Patriots Colts.
Patriots.
Yeah, Patriots are the hottest team in football.
My heart says
You know what?
Patriots by a lot. My brain says Patriots by a little.
I'm gonna be contrarian. Give me the Colts.
Oh God.
Fuck it.
I mean,
Yeah,
I think.
okay,
I
Lauren.
mean, it's Carson Wentz against the Patriots, and it's in Indianapolis. I think the Colts could win, but I'm going to go with the Patriots anyway.
I'm gonna take the Patriots. Yeah.
Fuck all y'all.
That's going to be a good game.
Did I say my pick yet?
I'm assuming Patriots.
No, give me the Colts.
Oh
Base.
God damn it.
Matt, what's your
Um,
lock?
I'm gonna lock the Dolphs.
I thought
Oh.
somebody already locked the Dolphins.
No one else.
No.
No, it's all right. So our locks are: Garrett has the Jags, I have the Dolphins, Jag has the Cowboys, Austin has the Cardinals, Dewey has the Niners, and Steven has the Bengals. There's like 2 sensible locks this week.
Goddamn right.
There's only 2 teams with winning records that got locked. Or wait, 3. Or nope, 4. I'll shut up.
In fact, I think only one of them doesn't have a winning record.
No, Dolphins are 6-7. Jags are
Oh.
2-11.
Okay, that's
So-
what it is. Yeah.
Yeah, eat
Go
my
Dolphs.
fucking balls.
Go Dolphins. Yeah, and that was Oofsides.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. Any closing thoughts, you guys?
God,
Fuck
that
you.
happened.
Yeah.
So this is a reminder. I was gonna say this is a reminder that I was right about when Urban Meyer was gonna get fired. So you all suck and I'm better.
This is also a reminder that I locked the Falcons last week, and everybody laughed at me. And look at me.
This is your reminder that I lost the game.
I'm gonna make a prediction of my own since Austin's been boasting about his Urban Meyer one. I'm gonna say it now, and we're gonna see if it's true. Eric Bieniemy will be the next head coach of the Bears.
Oh, made me big boy.
Oh.
All right. Speaking of predictions about the Bears, I'm gonna say they do not fire Matt Nagy.
That would be funny.
Because if they haven't yet, they're locked in. It's too late.
Well,
they're in
no,
the same.
'cause they don't fire coaches mid-season.
Bears have locked in Matt Nagy.
They're locked in the same way they were locked in with Jay Cutler. They had him for a few years. They're like, well, fuck, we've invested too much. We just gotta suck now.
Oh my god.
It's literally what they did with Jay Cutler.
Oh,
It's amazing.
I have a prediction that this time next week my nuts will hang.
I have a prediction that this time right now is the end of this podcast,
Fucking
Thank
fine.
God.
Oh, thank
Um,
God.
and we'll see you next time.
It's been 2 hours.
I gotta take a fat shit. I'm not gonna lie.
I gotta go take an Urban Meyer. I'll be right back.
No.